Check out thechosenprime.com in the link in the description below for this and other great items.
Alright everyone, welcome to another RFC Reviews. I'm your host Diecast, and today we have Titan's Return. I'm not sure if I should say Generations or not, but Titan's Return Leader Class Sixshot. Daisy, stop scratching. Dog scratching. Let's go ahead and take a quick 360 around Sixshot in robot mode. He looks very nice. I've always said I really liked how the robot mode came out. There's a little bit of hollowness to the legs. He's trying to do 6 transformations, so I'm gonna be a little bit more forgiving on this figure than what I normally am. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna let things slide either, because there are some things on him. Now, there is no box, no card. I did get the stickers, the gun, the headmaster, of course, so I've got pretty much everything except the instructions, the card, and the box. So, again, I always say that this may be a reject figure or a QC figure that didn't pass the test. And it kind of is what it is. So if you see a problem on my copy, it doesn't mean it's going to be a problem on the retail copy. So let's go ahead and get real quick. I have to try and get a little bit closer. So we're going to, there we go. Just get a little closer to Sixshot. And we'll do some articulation. First thing on the arms. You do get a full, not a full bend, you get a bend at the elbow. Again, no instructions. This is where I think the arms look better, because if you extend the hand down, you can extend it down a little bit, but that makes him look like his arms are just a little bit too long to me. But that would give you a 90-degree bend. Just by clicking that in, you're getting, less than 90 degrees. But I think it looks much better than the option here, the other options here. His arms can go up about that much, down, if you want to do a full 360, you can. You also have a rotation here at the lower part of the arm, and the hands do not rotate. They don't do anything. No finger movement. You do get a little bit of that motion, which everyone likes. And that is just for transformation purposes. Come up to the head. You do get a nice swivel, but a little bit of up and down, but just because of transformation. Just get in on the face shot here. Very nice face shot. And to take out the target master, not the easiest thing to do. Kind of got to grab him under the visor right there to get him out. But here he is, all little and small. He does have some ninja symbols on his forehead there. And then there is your little target master, or headmaster, sorry. Headmaster / Titan Master. I don't know what the name of this guy is. I forgot. But if you want, look it up. It won't be that hard. So then to plug him in, you can see he slides in really nice. And then his head clips in the standard Titan Return way. And there you go. He has no waist swivel, so nothing at the waist. And then his legs, you can get 2 clicks back and get a little bit more than 90 degrees. Then forward, he has a couple clicks, he can go about that far. He does have a rotation at the upper part of the thigh, and it's not ratcheted, but his leg can go out almost 90 degrees. So same thing on the other side. On the foot, this is something that really bothers me. When I was first transforming this guy, there is a detent. So you have two positions. You have one right there and one right there. Whoever thought this was good detent is crazy. Because look at the split this guy would have. That is pretty much the split he does with that detent. So there's no in-between on this at all. I mean, you can try to get a little bit, but if you get too close to either one, they want to clip back in. So he does have ankle tilts, but it is probably the worst ankle tilt I've ever seen. So stay down here at the bottom of the figure. His toes can go forward and back. Just do transformation, and same thing with his heel, which also is on a detent. So he is a little bit wobbly on mine. The one problem I have, this leg moves freely forward and back, which is probably the biggest defect that I've found on the figure so far. And like I said, this may just be my figure and not what you will find out of retail. But this leg actually has a little bit of a catch to it. So you can have it, you know, just like that, or past that point, which you have to do for wolf mode. So I guess it's acceptable, but this one just is totally free and doesn't have that catch that this one does. And I've looked around and I can't really see what's actually making it catch. But this, to try and see if I could adjust it, but there was no adjustment that I could find. So go over the paint just a little bit. You can see there's not a lot of paint on him. Some silver, fake cockpit, because this cockpit does absolutely nothing. These are stickers, and those I just looked online to find out where they go right there. Then these are stickers on the wings. Bring that in. Just like that. And then there are also stickers on the legs right there that are supposed to be the front. Now these stickers are so small that they just want to peel up on me, and I have a very hard time getting them off the sticker sheet. So that is something to be aware of. So let's go ahead and get this guy into transformation. Now I'm going off photos with the transformation, so if I miss something, I'm sure you'll tell me. But first thing you want to do is we're going to go into wolf mode. So we're going to pull down the chest, pull out the Titan Master, which is, like I said, there we go. Pull him out. Then we're going to close up, flip down the head, or the helmet, I guess, because now he doesn't really have a head in him. Close that up, and then we'll come up to the legs, or the arms that are becoming the legs, flip them up, flip the hand in, flip the paw out. Same thing on the other side, hand in, paw out. Then the wings up top, you can pose them however you want. They do have a detent also, right about there. So there you have that detent. And then the feet, all you have to do is bring them down just like that. And that is basically your wolf mode. Oops. Minus the head. So there is one neat thing about the head. The little Titan Master, when you plug him in, There we go. It kind of fills out the top of the wolf head. So then his wolf mouth can open. And that's pretty much wolf mode. So again, not the greatest, but I guess it's doing its job. And then let's go ahead and get him into his, I guess I would call it like a tank mode would be the next one. Pull that guy out, flip the wolf head back in. It does snap in. And that's one nice thing, that there are spots that do tab in, but there's a couple of modes where nothing tabs in. So this is one of those modes that is not one of my favorites, that's for sure. What I do is I do 2 clicks up, just like that. We're going to have to bring the legs down like we're folding them down, which is, you know, almost the typical Combiner Wars legs. I think that's the one thing that's going to stick with Transformers for a while, is the Combiner Wars legs. And then come up to the feet, flip up the heels as almost like guns, flip the paws back, and then you just angle these up just like that. And then we'll come down to the wheels, the treads on this one, and then the treads on the side flip down. And then when you put the heel in on this, all you have to do is rotate that tread around and then pull this out. Same thing on this side. Rotate this down, pull the tread out and down, flip in the paw foot, and rotate this around and pull that out. And this is one of those modes where nothing tabs in, so the wheels also fold down and back. And there you pretty much have your tank mode, or hover. It's almost like a hover tank, or again, I don't know if I'm got the legs totally right, but this is as close as I could get it from the photos. You can open up the cockpit and drop little headmaster right inside. Oh, that's right. On this, you have to take the arms and move them up just a little bit. Otherwise, he won't sit down enough for the cockpit to close, or the canopy, or so. There you go. That is tank mode. Oh, also you can clip these on the side, just like that. And there you have tank mode. Next mode we're going to go to is their, I guess it's a plane or a ship mode. I'm not really sure what they're going for with this mode, but I'll go some sort of plane. Just going to take these off. We're going to rotate these legs down. And this is one of the issues I have with this figure. Get the arms out of the way here. Just collapse them for right now. These legs will not tab in properly for anything. So we'll see if we have better luck this time. Make sure everything's clipped in. And then we'll just tab this in. Alright, yep. Then there's this little tab right back here that is supposed to clip in, which really doesn't do too much, but we'll do it. We'll do it. And then you come around to the front here. We're gonna push in his guns. That'll kind of lock everything into place too. And then we're going to bring these front sections around and rotate these tips around just like that. And you can see that this, nothing wants to stay tabbed together. The back, if the back's in, the front is out, and vice versa. Oh, that's pretty good. Got it tabbed, but yeah, it will come apart. So, and then all we have to do is straighten out the arms, which get these fins out of the way. And that's one of the things I am very forgiving on this figure too, is that a lot of times there's panels that get in the way, or the wings get in the way, but it's trying to do 6 things, so I think that's acceptable. That sometimes, you know, things just get in the way because of how many, you know, modes it has. So then the wings, they do have a tab in here. You can see the silver paint getting scratched off, because it is, you kind of have to push it to get it in there. There's no nice way of doing it. Same thing on this side. Yeah, push it in. And I'll make sure this is flipped around. And then the tread on this one goes on the side, just like that. And there you have, oh, no, I lied. Pop out the chest, make sure the wings are up, and then you can pop these guns, which they will slot on right here on the end of the wing, right on that slot right there. Just like so. And there you have jet mode, or plane, or spaceship, or whatever you want to call it. It's your toy. You can call it whatever. You can see the front did come untabbed, like I said. Like I said it would. Stay. But it's actually staying tabbed better now than it was the first couple times I transformed this, so that's a good sign. I think it might be the clicks in the legs, maybe. I don't know. That might be actually helping it out. But there are also 2 nubs on the end of the wings that don't serve any purpose. That looks like they have something that could attach to it, almost like a ramp. I don't know if that was part of the gimmick of hooking all your Titan Master stuff together, all your leader stuff. I think they've all had those ramps so far, so I guess you can do that if you want. I don't think, he doesn't really, Sixshot really doesn't have a base mode, so that is kind of weird, but anyway, I digress. So let's go ahead and get on with the transformation. The next one is the car mode, and this one to me is one of the better modes. It's just everything. This is one mode where everything does tab in nice. You can see in a lot of modes the arms are kind of, don't really have anywhere to tab into. And this is just You know, I was super excited about this figure. I mean, obviously, if I didn't want to wait till it came out, and I had to go through other means to get it, that's how you know I'm really excited. And then I'm not as thrilled with it in hand. It does feel a little cheap. Like it's trying to do too much, or you know, maybe this wasn't the right choice for a leader class. Maybe if we had the Supreme class and they could have put a little bit more work into this, but then it probably would have had to been a little bit bigger, so I don't know if that would have worked either. All you have to do is flip the wings forward. Basically, we detach the side of the front of the jet, and we put the wings forward, and then all we have to do, and again, putting these wings forward is one of those things, just to angle everything around, and then the arms come forward, and then you pull out the wheel, and they will tab in a little tab right there that'll go in that slot, just like that. So, like I said, this is definitely one of the more stable modes, just because everything does really tab in nice. And flip these wings back in. And then these guns can sit right on top of here. And these guns have two 5mm ports. And there you go. And his little headmaster dude, where'd he go? Oh my god, where'd I leave him? I left him in here. Yeah, that makes sense. He can just sit up here and chill. That way... Oh, one more thing I forgot. You can put his wolf mouth up like that if you want. Flip that wheel down also. And there you have the car mode. So we are 5 modes in, and now we come to my absolute favorite mode. A mode that the original Sixshot never had. Never ever had. The original Sixshot had a gun mode, I believe. Now, the new Titan's Return Sixshot does not have a gun mode, because this is 2016. Almost 2017. And we can't have guns. We can't have guns for kids. It's just that's not what we're supposed to do. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this into the Submarine. Now, this is one I'm really excited to show you. First thing you want to do is you want to bring the wings up, just like this, almost like you're making a submarine tower. Now, the really neat thing about this is they could have left the wolf head down, but they didn't. They brought the wolf head up, and if you look on the side of the wolf head, there's 2 little white tabs, and they correspond with tabs on the wing right there. So you can tab the wolf head in, and it holds everything secure. Now instead of being a straight up tower, it has this little V in it. It's really nice, really solid. You know, this is one of the things that tabs in so nice. I'm really surprised, and I'm very impressed with it. So now let's go ahead and just gonna come to the front here, and we're gonna flip the wolf paws back. Then we're gonna, this is always a little bit harder, reaching in here. Come on. Come on. And then these come out to form little guns for the submarine. And then you can take his weapon here and you can clip that together just like so. And then you can tab that into the front right there. And then all you have to do is untab the arms or the wheels, rotate them back, compress the wheel, compress the arm, compress whatever you're going to call that piece that is now on the side. Flip that around and compress. And there you have this spaceship mode, or submarine mode. What's really nice is they have a port right there for a Titan Master, so you can just have him stand on top of the submarine, just like that. Now if you flip this submarine upside down, you'll notice that your Titan Master now becomes a Trigger Master on this upside down submarine thing, which almost resembles the G1 Sixshot gun that is not in this toy. Obviously this is not a gun, this is an upside down submarine with a Trigger Master. I mean Titan Master, not Trigger Master. But yeah, so they have this really neat thing in this toy that is not G1 at all, or is not the original Sixshot at all, because he is a submarine. He is not in any way a gun. So there you have Submarine Gun Sixshot in all of his, well, I guess now he's 7-shot now that we added a mode. He is now 7-shot, but there you have Sixshot. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.